give us a quick introduction, your name, what you do?
Hi, I'm Doug Paris. I'm the CEO and founder of AdStream. We're a digital media company and we do advertising.
Okay. How did you find the two-day CD program with Daniel Priestley? What's your take on it?
Well, look, I learned a lot about campaigns. I learned the 7-11-4, which is a great way of building the relationship and the rapport with especially for my company, people, customers, agencies, and investors. So for me, just those couple of things were pretty good to actually absorb and get a much better, deeper understanding about it.
So amongst those, what's your biggest takeaway from that?
The campaign planning, right from the start, working through the program, what were the the touch points, getting those emails built up, I guess the whole thing about getting people out there using the P4P, the ATM model as part of that build-up, and getting to the final point of the event or that end of that campaign.
So how do you feel about the next 12 months after going through CDE?
To be frank, I'm quite bullish about it because after we did the calendar, the 2015-16 calendar, and where we marked out the different campaigns, I'm actually ready to go and put those things into place. So the optimism level right now is really high.
Cool. Last but not least, we'd just like to maybe get a few words from you on how your 40-week experience was with the Growth Accelerator.
Oh, okay. Look, as far as KPI goes, I mean, I've been in business for more than 25 years, and I've spent a lot of time in business school and different courses and startup school and entrepreneur school, and everything was about building my business. KPI was the first program I'd ever come across where it was about building me, and to me, it's probably the one thing that was missing. And it's really made a huge difference in terms of the focus was on me instead of just my business.
Hi everyone, my name is Joseph and I am the developer of a personality strength assessment tool. I came to the CDE workshop with a lot of anticipation and it met all my expectations. What I've learned here is how to really build a campaign-driven enterprise. If you are curious to find out what it means, come for the workshop. It will just change the way you look at how business is run, just as it did for me. So the main takeaway is that I learned a few key things. That firstly, the most important is really build the market and not the sales. Get connected with your prospect first, connect with them before you try and sell them something. So along with other very good wisdoms, I think those nuggets of truth that you will learn here will change the way you look at business and how you run it. So my name is Joseph and I'm glad to give this testimony for CDE. Thank you.
If you could briefly introduce yourself, your name, your business, and what you do, what does your business do?
My name is Fraser Morrison. I own a company called Schiffman Morrison Asia. We're a sales training company. We go into businesses and we look at what they do, how they do it, and help them do it better.
Okay, cool. Just in a few words, how did you find the 2 days with Daniel Priestley at CDE?
I found it really inspiring and very, very interesting. I thought I knew a lot about sales, but I now realize, you're right, that the actual pre-sales message and the information he was giving is not, it is a lot more complex and more interesting, and there's a lot that I have to do, you're right, that I wasn't doing before.
Cool. If there was one key takeaway, what would it be?
You need to have the right people around you. You cannot grow without the right people.
Right. And with that being done, how does it look? How do you feel about the next 12 months?
Yeah, well, I'll definitely get 3 spikes. So I'm much more optimistic about. Not that I wasn't optimistic, you're right, because I was very optimistic, but I believe that this will help me massively over the next 12 months. Definitely, no doubt about it. No doubt about it.
Okay, my name is Karine. I'm the founder of Mums and Sing. I basically run fitness and nutrition programs to help get mothers in a tip-top shape. In fact, I specialize in helping postnatal mothers start feeling comfortable wearing their bikinis again. I'm also the author of 18 Again, Bring Out the Sexy Fit Mummy in You, which is a book that I launched just May this year.
Cool. In just a few words, how would you describe your experience with CDE and Daniel Priestley over the last 2 days?
I've actually completed the KPI program, so the oversubscribed workshop is actually a good add-on which I thought can help to boost the knowledge that we already gained from the KPI program. And it was, over the 2 days, I think it was a good 2 day span which Dan actually managed to send in some stark reminders on the things that we need to be doing to boost our business, or get the profile out, and the kind of touch points that we need to be doing with our prospective clients. Yeah, so it's not just about the campaign, but then it's really about business, how to build a business around it.
What's your one key takeaway if you had one?
The main key takeaway, I guess, for myself is whenever I want to send, or I wanted to run an event on a workshop, I always think about I must get everything in place first before I send the message out, or or what's the venue, what's the cost, and stuff like that. But then, on the contrary, if you're running a campaign, you can actually do the exact opposite, because actually you can slowly leak out information and then try to warm up your market instead of waiting for all the information to come and then just send that one email or one information slip.
Cool. With that said, well, how do you feel about the next 12 months for you?
Oh my god, so now I need to go to a cafe, sit in one corner, take out the planner, and try to plan out that 12 months ahead.
Alright.
That's that amount of work to do.
Cool. And just maybe a few more words, just since you mentioned you've done the KPI program, how did you feel about that program? What was it to you?
Oh, KPI program is actually a 40-week program that is run by Untravel, and I have the privilege of being one of the first batch of students with them, and I think that has been one of the best business entrepreneur workshop or class, I don't know what you'll call it, because KPI has actually helped me to really focus on exactly what my niche is, and then because when I'm focused and I know exactly what I want to aim to do and the kind of market that I'm targeting at, I was able to build my profile, and I think in a span of less than a year, my profile has gone from here to like here. So yeah, it's been good, and then with that, of course, people start getting to know me and what I do. So yep, KPI has been a good journey.
Alright, maybe you could give us a quick introduction of yourself, your business, and what does your business do?
Great, I'm Chris Robb. I'm the CEO and founder of a company called Spectrum Worldwide. We deliver some of the largest mass participation events in the region, delivered events for over 1 million people during the life of the business. One of the biggest of those is the Standard Chartered Singapore Marathon with 55,000 runners. We also have Cycle Asia, which is a network of cycling events across the region, Singapore, Malaysia, Philippines, and rapidly expanding.
Cool. In just a few words, how would you describe your experience over the last 2 days with Daniel Priestley and CDE?
It's been a wonderful experience. Lots of key learnings for me. Quite a few things which we're doing already, which is a nice reinforcement that we're doing some things right, but certainly plenty of learnings and just wonderful. Got a couple of breakthrough moments during the course of the last 2 days, which I'm really looking forward to implementing.
If you had to pick one key takeaway, what would that be?
But yeah. For me, it was the opportunity to build your market. I think very, very important. Yeah.
Cool. With that said, what do you feel? How do you feel about the next 12 months?
excited. Obviously, one of the things that we did today was building out a campaign map for the next 12 months, and have laid that already, and excited about going back and putting that in place in my business.
Awesome. You were also one of the pioneer batches at KPI. Once again, in just a few words, how was the experience for you?
It's been a great experience, particularly around publish. I'm very excited that my book is almost ready to go to the printers, and it's been great for me personally and for my business, and certainly recommend the experience.
Okay.
Okay. Hi, my name is Lo Hui Ying. I'm the director of Far East Gem Institute. I teach the public, I teach students how to look at gemstones and diamonds. In short, it's gemology. And basically, I teach people how to look at gemstones and diamonds, and they learn how to identify, classify, and value gemstones and jewelry.
Cool. In just a few words, how would you describe your experience with Daniel Priestley and CDE over the last 2 days?
I think it gave me a lot of clarity, and it actually encouraged me in the sense whereby I realized that I've been doing things, but not in a clear way, not in a structured manner, as I have learned from the CDE course. And this course actually helped me to put things into perspective and get me to think deeper, think more creatively, and really to also look at my big message.
And what would you say your one big takeaway was?
One big takeaway is that my business should be a campaign-driven business, and this is what it is. And campaign-driven business means that I have to implement campaigns. Yeah.
Cool. With that said, how do you feel about the next 12 months?
I wouldn't say it's positive, but I think that it will really push me to doing something and to implement something that I've always wanted to implement, and also in terms of getting my team up. So in the next 12 months, that's probably what I'm going to do, get my team up, run some campaigns, and see some results.
Hi, my name is Dr. Gary, and I'm the Principal Chiropractor at ChiroWorks. ChiroWorks is a pain relief and healthcare clinic. We specialise in getting people out of pain and performing at their very best.
Cool. In just a few words, how would you describe your 2 days with Daniel Priestley at CDE?
It was very enlightening. It reinforced some of the things that I knew, and has now given me plenty of new ideas and opportunities, things that were there already but I just never saw it, and I'm a little excited and a little concerned at the same time with how much work and effort I've got to put in now.
Okay. What would you say your one key takeaway was? If you have any.
One key takeaway.
Yeah, you can just pick one or none.
I think the one key takeaway that I got was that actually everything's possible. I've just got to really get down to doing it. So Daniel sort of mentioned about this process of getting an idea, writing it down, briefing it, getting some suppliers, someone to do it, and just bring it out to the market just to see where people, how people engage and how people interact. And I think that's really valuable because I've always kind of stalled on putting it out there, and I've just got to get there and get some signals as to whether the market wants it or whether they don't.
Cool. With that said, how do you feel about the next 12 months?
Well, the next 12 months is going to be exciting. I've penciled in actually 3 campaigns that I want to run, and the first one's going to start the moment I walk out of this room. So I'm going to start preparing for that. So, there's, like I said, there's lots of opportunities available. I'm very, very excited to see what's going to come of these campaigns, which ones I can pull off and just make everything better.
Okay. You were also part of the pioneer batch of business owners who went through the Key Person of Influence program. Once again, just in a few words, how would you speak about your experience with the 40-week growth accelerator?
I think the 40-week KPI program has been very enlightening. It's given me heaps and heaps of clarity in terms of what I do and what I'm trying to pitch for. It's also given me, very clear demarcations of what my product is in terms of what am I trying to sell, what am I trying to get done. letting people see the bigger picture, and showing people that, or conveying the message, should I say, that what I believe in can actually be done, and being able to sell that idea to generate business. So the 40-week KPI program has given me so much clarity in terms of what I'm trying to get done every day. I've been able to pitch better, I've been able to attract more clients, I've been able to get more referrals just because I know exactly what I'm doing with my method that I've developed, with the ideas and the reasons behind what I do and why I do it. I'm able to communicate all of that across, and because of this program, I've also been able to generate small little products and gifts and things like that I can give away that adds value to people, and just helps them refer people to me.
So my name is John Gordon. I'm the Marketing Manager and Business Development Manager for Expat Insurance in Singapore. Expat Insurance are in the business of protecting people from financial risk. Being in insurance, we offer an advisory service that is free for expats in medical, home, travel, business, employee benefits and life insurance.
Cool. In just a few words, how would you speak of your experience with Daniel Priestley and CDE over the last 2 days?
The experience was quite an awakening experience. It really reminded me of many skills and many soft and hard skills that I've learned throughout my life, and being reminded of the importance of the assets that we have in our business was vitally important for me as a takeout. Everything we do in business is an asset, whether it's looking after a Facebook page in social media, or creating a brochure, or making a short video internally or externally. Everything is an asset, and I've really taken this to heart, and I'm going to go away and I'm going to implement this within my strategies and within my campaigns moving forward.
Cool. If that wasn't it, and if you have any, what would be your one key takeaway from these last 2 days?
My key takeaway for the last 2 days is to really look at what you have already in your business and repurpose it before you start looking for something new to focus on.
Cool. With that said, how do you feel about the next 12 months?
The next 12 months are really exciting, both for Singapore, Expat Insurance, and now with the knowledge that I can take from the last 2 days of learning.
My name is Betty, owner and founder of Expat Fairs. We connect small business owners to their ideal customer at the marketplace.
Cool. In just a few words, how would you speak of your experience with Daniel Priestley and CDE over the last 2 days?
It's very mind-blowing in the sense that it really crystallized what business can do. You don't have to wait for the big moment to happen. You can actually create your peak, your spike, while you're running your business. So it's fantastic to get to know the so-called secret, how to run a campaign successfully, to get it oversubscribed. It's a fantastic program for any business owners.
Cool. Do you have any key takeaways? If you have them, could you just name us one?
As the name of the program sounds, campaign driven. And plan, because it all starts with planning. You plan ahead, you plan your action, plan your desired result. So this is a very good takeaway for me and my team. And you can create 3-4 campaigns, as whether it's for your ongoing product or new services.
Cool. With that said, how do you feel about the next 12 months?
It's going to be very exciting, actually, because we already have a few events coming up, and that really give us the method, the crystallized the thinking, what we need to do.
Give us a quick introduction. So your name, your business, and what do you do?
My name is Pauliina Salmenhaara, and I'm a raw food chef and alternative therapist.
Cool. In just a few words, how would you speak of the last 2 days with Daniel Priestley at CDE?
I had a fabulous time. It gave me the confirmation that what I've been doing out of instinct has actually been in the right direction, and some things which I found discouraging messages being given to me in the past 2 years. I now see that actually I'm on track. So whilst feeling a bit overwhelmed with all the possibilities now that lie ahead with the different tasks that have been given and the different ways of dealing, of running a business, running a campaign. I had a really fun and fabulous time. It's been enriching, and I've got the confirmation that what I've been doing instinctively in the past 2 years has been on the right track. So now it's a matter of actually doing it with more awareness and more understanding of the tools available.
Cool. If you had one key takeaway, what would that be?
There are many. Off the top of my head, I would like to understand my client's outfit better. And this is in reference to an example that Daniel gave about the clothing company in Australia, where they don't just sell a shirt, but they sell the entire outfit. So I'm thinking in terms of the health and happiness industry, not looking at just the food perspective, but at the person's happiness and health from a number of different perspectives. What is their health and happiness outfit?
Awesome. And with that said, how do you feel about the next 12 months?
The next 12 months is gonna be a huge roller coaster ride. So next month, in a few days, I leave for further raw food chef training in Hua Hin at the Matthew Kenny Academy. In September, I start KPI, and well, that's the next 9 months panned out for me. I have no idea what's going to be thrown at me with the KPI program, but I have planned in 3 2-week holidays. My key takeaway: 3 2-week holidays.
Awesome. Could you give us a brief introduction of yourself, your business, and what does your business do?
Hi, I'm Louisa, and I'm a serial entrepreneur, but my core business is DP Dental. We're a dental practice, but we're a dental practice with a difference. We are very progressive and we believe in advanced technology, but we use it to help patients in the most conservative and minimally invasive way. Over the past 10 years of managing this practice, we have served more than 20,000 patients. Yeah.
Cool. So, how do you, in just a few words, how would you describe your experience with Daniel Priestley and CDE over the last 2 days?
I must say I never looked at a business from this campaign-driven point of view, but it just made so much sense. Previously, I mean, apart from the dental practice, I also run a events company. It's a dental ED. It's about providing study club networks for dentists in the region, and we do run events, which is in a way like a campaign. But he taught us about the concept of being oversubscribed, and it just so totally makes sense now. My key takeaway now, forever remember 7-Eleven 4. You know, the touch points that you have, you know, about creating that market before you actually sell that product. The other main takeaway for me is about intellectual property rights and about creating assets of value. It's just so many take-home points. I just can't list them all. Yeah, but it was a great 2 days.
Awesome. And with that said, how do you feel about the next 12 months?
Well, I'm also currently doing KPI, the Key Person of Influence. So right now I'm in the process of writing my book to help practice owners in the form of management of their practice. And I'm really excited that, you know, these 2 days program actually helped complement the KPI method program that I'm on, and you know, it's like I've been given a toolbox of a lot of fabulous tools that I can just plug out now and apply. But really, like Daniel says, you know, it's like speed over accuracy. You know, just get it done. So commitment over the next 12 months is to stop being the perfectionist that I've always, you know, prided myself in being, and just get going and get it done. Yeah.